Stefan is my name. We worked before Sergio. I see 2 entries in the log from April and July this year. Back to you.
XD Victoria, CQVK, CQZL. Delta Tango Bravo. Sierra Papa 8 Delta Kilo. XD Victoria, Italy Zulu 6 Bravo, XD Victoria, CQ.
Also has been dropped off during the time. VK3CW, BSP5IMQ. Remember from the past that, between 15 and 20 meters, everything in between that height, if you do not have an absolutely irregular terrain, should give you a good takeoff for 20 meters, and I mean your signal proves that maybe the terrain helps a little bit even.
Good morning, guys. Sunday morning. It's time to have a coffee together. Just grab a coffee Sunday morning. Coffee time. Good morning. Alessandro, good morning. Perry, good morning. Tom Gravity, good morning. Mr. Mario. Morning, guys. Colleague, good morning. You just finished watching the part 2 of the backlight job? Yeah. You know what? I'm looking for a power supply. Like 10 amps power supply, but has to be linear. It has to be with knobs. And true RMS multimeter, which has to be with knobs, so I can swap the ranges, and I should be able to connect to the computer. Yeah, we are looking for something like that. Morning, guys. Morning. Mark, good morning. Thank you. Yeah, just grab a coffee, guys. Grab a coffee. Mike, good morning. And in this morning, the propagation is fantastic. I mean, if you check the signals.
Get some rain, but anyway, now it's sunny again. All right, VK2UH, all the best.
This is a VK.
Have a nice sunny evening from the 05RBW.
No, the other guy, it's a VK. Yeah, okay.
Foxtrot X-Ray Papa, calling CQ20. Italy Zulu 6, Fox X-Ray.
I mean, the propagation is fantastic. Yeah. Check the power supply is great. Lapfix, good morning. Let's see. I'm not buying switching power supplies, so don't give me switching power supplies. I'm not gonna buy them. If I'm buying something, I'm buying something better. It's no point going down. You know what I mean? I've been there. I never been there, to be honest, but I'm not going there. Yeah, but this must be a switching power supply. I'm not buying switching power supplies. No. DD's on the chat. You can buy switching power supply from like £40 on AliExpress, like 10 amps one. I'm just saying. Build one. I have a 15 amps power supply. What do you mean? You remember my power supply? In the past, I made a video about that power supply when the people got confused about what currently mean versus short circuit protection means, if you remember. But I'm gonna show you videos. Power supply. Yeah, this one. If you remember this one, yeah, this one, the big one. So the big one, I think, is 15 amps power supply, linear power supply. This one, but this doesn't have. Actually, has short circuit protection. It's not much what you can do with short circuit protection. I mean, we can remove the short circuit protection, but it will not be easy on a big power supply like that one. Yeah. So we need a power supply without short circuit protection. It is a linear power supply? You sure about that? Because it's cheap for a linear power supply. That's what I'm saying. Linear power supply. I mean, can be. It's not saying anything about ripple and stuff, specific to the switching power supply. But it does. Has a knob there. Because I can't set up voltages when I'm always, adjusting the things. I really want knobs. I want to spin stuff, that's faster. I don't understand why the technology is going to buttons. $10 kilos. I don't think this is a linear power supply. I mean, how 10 kilo? Kind of light for 328 watts. Wait a second, 0 to 30 volts. Zero to 5 amps, 0 to 3 amps. Yeah, but I have 5 amps. I want more than 5 amps. So has 5 amps and another channel with 3 amps. And channel 4, 2 amps. I'm making actually this is a downgrade just because it has no knobs and is 5 amps. No, this is not helpful. Amer, good morning. Takut, good morning. You can put no. I'm not gonna pay that sort of money to put channels in parallel. No. It's pointless. You understand? Because you have to adjust the currents on both, and yeah, complicated. You just press a button. Yeah, you have buttons. You don't have knobs. No, it's a downgrade, clearly. It's just too much headache. Just a button to add parallel. Lafix, you miss the point. I'm paying over 300 pounds for what? That's the point I'm trying to make. For another 3 amps, because one channel was 3 amps and one was 5. You remember? It's not worth 3 amps, 300 pounds. No. 5 amps. Channel to 5 amps. Really? I have 2 channels 5 amps? Still doesn't have knob. I cannot turn it. No, it's no good. What you are doing on you're charging the battery, you're charging, checking different stuff. You don't really have this time. I mean, there are power supply for repairs and power supply for DIY, for stuff where you set up one voltage and that's all. You are wrong. I'm wrong. Why I'm wrong, Sylvia? JFix, good morning. No name, good morning. I cannot pick up a downgrade. You have to understand, for me, having knob, it's a downgrade. Make one. Yeah. It's not that simple. Making one probably will cost more than buying another one. I mean, in the worst case scenario, I can bring my one, the other one, and modify, take out the short circuit protection. Bigger transformer, I can do that. But you need bigger transformer, then you need bigger transistors. You need more transistor actually on the heatsink. Good morning, guys. Good morning. No, that's definitely a switching one. No, I'm not buying switching power supply. No switching. No. Only for gaming. No, you cannot buy only for gaming. I'm pretty sure there are power supply, linear power supplies. There are cheap power supplies at different amperage. Just replace the stone parts. There are no parts. On the switching power supply, you have nothing to take out. Nothing to use. Everything is rubbish there. Fully programmable? No. I don't want that. No. I don't want presets. No, Silvio. No, you can't do something like that. I'm really sorry. I do have a lot of respect for you, but you can't work with a programmable power supply. Not on the repair business. I'm sorry. I know there are people they are using and they are doing it, but I don't have that time. I want to go, spin, and that's all. Spin, that's all. Spin, that's all. No, nothing more than no beep. No, I have that experience with this hot air machine, which I'm so sorry, it doesn't have like something to spin the temperature. Just to understand the pain. So you have beep, and it's changing like 1 unit. 416, 415. What is this? This is rubbish. This is not for repair. This is for cheap, yeah? So that's what they are using, programmable and button stuff to make it cheaper. But no, I'm really sorry. And I get pissed off when I'm going to discuss about this. I'm pissed off about the tools. You cannot use something like that. Let's be honest. No. I mean, you can use it like the way I'm using, but it's just rubbish. I think knobs is cheaper way. No way. You cannot find knobs on these days. How you can say it is cheaper, but the way where the world is going, it's like making the thing smaller, taking everything out. Like we have iPhone with no audio jack. Just to understand, you have no audio jack. You can figure it out. In 2025, you cannot have audio jack. Just to understand how bad it is, the world on this day. Mark, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your donation. Thank you. I mean, it's a trend. It's a trend, like, it's a trend not based on performance, based on people opinion, like the camera. We cannot have nice camera. No, we can't. We have megapixels, which is rubbish when actually you want pixel size. Yeah. Why we cannot have a 5 megapixel camera with big pixel size? Why? 5, it's enough. Let's say 10, but not more than 10 because it's pointless. Mitch, good morning. Datcom, good morning. Why bigger pixel? You see, exactly eTube. Exactly that's why. Because people, why bigger pixel? No, I want more pixels. You see, that's the point I'm trying to make. And that's why they are doing like 100 megapixel camera. That's why. That's why. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why we cannot have a good, phone camera. Can you explain a beginner why to take a 2-channel power supply? I don't know. I mean, it's not bad. Sometimes I need 2 power supplies. So if you have it, it's nice. Yeah. But you have to understand, I don't want buttons. I hate buttons. Okay. Okay. Oh, I can't believe I found the power supply. I can't believe it's cheap. Ha! Thank you very much. Who left a comment? 1 second. Where is the chat? Mitch, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this is a linear power supply 100%. You have a transformer inside. No, I'm buying it today. I mean, kind of rubbish with a lot of USBs there. But anyway, where can I see the specs? Okay. 220, okay, same price. DC regulator, it is DC. 5 amps. No, I want 10 amps. I don't want 5 amps. Just to understand, they start putting picture with the transformer because there are so many scams there saying linear power supply, but actually it's a switching one. So they start putting pictures with the inside of the power supply. Yeah. No, this is 5 amps. I want 10 amps, Mitch. Yeah. Doji site, AliExpress? No, it's AliExpress. Shipping 48? Really? Oh, lol. Yeah, okay. McGiver, good morning. Same applies for the car entertainment system. Yeah, I know. Let's check another one. I'm sorry if I missed some comments. Just, okay, we have another recommendation from James there. 1 second, I'll check. 1 second. So we have this one. And we have... What about the multimeter, guys? I want a true RMS multimeter. That's a must. That's before the power supply. Copy. Let's see it. No, listen. You see a power supply with like 30 pounds that cannot be linear. It's a switching power supply. No, I cannot buy something like that. I'm really sorry. This is a toy. And the other one? This is a switching power supply. This is switching. No, I can't have switching power supplies. I'm really sorry. I can't go backwards. You have to understand. I want the relays to click on the power supply. Yeah, but it's 5 amps. We checked already. Jaroslav, good morning. Pablo, good morning. Yeah, the people are nice on Discord. Yeah, I'm happy it was helpful for you. You can just buy another similar one. Yeah, well. No, I just want one tool. That's all what I want. I don't really have that much space here to use 2 power supplies for sometimes when I need. What about... I'm gonna check. What about multimeter? A true RMS multimeter. Power supply. No, this is switching power supply. No. Can we tweak? I mean, I think we can push the current because I'm using only 19 volts. So the power supply is capable of 30 volt 5 amps. That means there is some place, there is some reserve because I'm using like 19, right? 19. So I think we can take out like 6-7 amps. Probably like 7 amps. Yeah, we can pull out from this power supply. But we need one more transistor on the radiator. We need... No, actually, we can't do anything because the electronic is limited. No, we cannot increase the current. Or maybe we can. Maybe we can, but we cannot display the current then. Because the limit is 5. JFix. And it's a true RMS? Tell me, JFix. You need a valve. The valves are nice. You can use Dell. No, you can't, because you don't have a current limit. To display the current, it's easy, but how you make a current limit? How you can adjust the current? That's what I'm saying. True RMS? Really? 1 second. Bro, buttons, I can't believe. I hate buttons. I hate them. Okay, this is a nice multimeter. I mean, okay, on a multimeter, you don't really need the, to change the range. If it's fast. If it's not fast, you are dead. Every time you check the voltage and the multimeter is thinking, okay, what range is there? It's just, it's just a headache. This item is not available on your location. And I close the window. I can't believe. Yeah, this one. On eBay. That's expensive. £650. And it's like a toy, like a oscilloscope. I mean, yeah, okay. It is nice, it is expensive, but this is not a bench multimeter where you can put it on the bench, because on the bench you stack things, yeah, one over the other. I mean, it is kind of like a bench multimeter, but you have to put this, on single. You can't put anything over, or I don't know what to say. What about something else, like a proper bench multimeter? Yeah, I know, I have the same Lapix. All because yeah, Pablo, yeah, because I work over 1 hour. So, through RMS multimeter, it will make sense. Just because of that. What is this? 1 second. Multimeter. Okay. No, I can't use this no, I can't use, like, I have a fluke. I can bring the fluke, but where can I put it? You know what? That's the point I'm showing. I need it there. I need, stackable. I cannot have a multimeter here. It's not much space. It's like, what you see here is like, yeah, that's my working area. From here to here. Here are tools. Yeah, so I cannot have more space. And up to here. That's all what I have. So it has to be like a bench multimeter so I can stack it over. Because here I have the multimeter, then the hot air, then the power supply, then the solar iron. But it's true, is through RMS. I really said I'm not gonna buy another one like this. Yeah, he's saying a true RMS desktop digital multimeter. Okay, the website is blocked. They have a dodgy website. kind of low 100 kilohertz because the switching power supplies, like in a case I have with the backlight, are like 200, 300 kilohertz. I think in 266 pound. Yeah. Okay. We're trying to do the homework. Andreas, thank you very much for the member. Thank you. No, Gabriel, no. TL431 is has is controlling the voltage, not the current. The current, you have a fixed amount of current. Yeah? You cannot adjust the current. You have a current protection, which is a resistor on the primary of the power supply. It's a resistor on the source of the MOSFET. And that's how the switching power supply knows when something is wrong or the current is going too high. I still, one second, let me close that page because my antivirus is, yeah. Okay. Sylvia, you have in mind I'm a poor guy, right? Let me see. 1,500. Ha! You crazy? And you cannot have a knob for that sort of money. No, you can't. No. You have to beep to increase the voltage or hold, right? Yeah, no, I'm gonna pay that money without a knob. No, it's. Look, like I said, there are power supplies for development. Yeah, the developers, they set up a voltage and they forget, or DIY stuff. And there are power supplies for people. They are changing the voltage 3 times in 1 minute. You cannot have buttons for something like that. Noise touch screen, even worse. No, I'm really sorry, but I want knobs. Yeah, I want like 1 second to have like from 1 volt to 20 volts. Or 25 or I can't explain. Why do you think I still have this power supply, which is like freaking all like, just a dumb power supply? Yeah, buttons. I have fine. I have quartz. Let me see. Okay, this is looking nice. Don't tell me it's switching for 170 pound, 10 amps. Don't tell me it's switching. He's not saying anything. It's not saying. That's crazy. It's not saying if it's digital or if it's switching or linear. It's not saying. Okay, it is 10 amps, has current and voltage, which is great. It's exactly what I'm looking for. But it's not saying if it's switching or linear. It's not saying. No. What is the weight of the... We can figure it out from the weight. You know how heavy it is. But it's not saying. Free shipping. I think if it's free shipping, probably it's a switching one. Anyone has this power supply from the chat? I mean, BIOSFIX, do you have this power supply? You can confirm actually it's a linear power supply? Exactly. 7.7 kilo. Nah, that's it. It's a switching power supply. It's a switching one. You can't have that kind of power. Basically 300 watts being linear. Put metal. You know, it will not surprise me, Jaroslav, because now they start sharing from inside of the power supply. they start sharing pictures. Yeah. Probably switching. I mean, probably, you know, even with the transformer, it's easy to have a voltage selector, even with a transformer. £5,000? Wait, this has some kind of like gold inside. Why this it will be £5,000? Okay, it has buttons. This is good. This has buttons. £5,000 for a power supply. Yeah. You can buy a car. You can buy a car and supply power from the car. But I don't understand on the chat. No one has like 10 amps power supply linear. I mean, am I crazy? Maybe I'm too old and crazy. £800. I mean, yeah, it has like knobs and stuff. £900 a power supply. Maybe I'm you know, I'm too old, but I'm the only one which is looking, you know, to work with the power supply and hear the relay clicks. Because you are not, you don't pay attention on the power supply. If you have something, you know, is getting shorted, quickly hear the relay. Otherwise, you'll not hear anything on a switching power supply. I think your problem is the transformer. At 5 amps, the voltage is lower than 5 volts. What do you mean? The voltage difference between the input and output? Yeah, that can make sense. Yeah. Yeah, probably you're right. Probably you're right. Yeah. So we cannot modify this power supply. That's what you are saying. Yeah. Try shorting it now. Yeah, I can short the power supply. Can you hear it? Yeah. Relays. Now the other problem is don't have a current short circuit protection, because you cannot work if you have short circuit protection, because you try to push current on shorts. What's the voltage at 5 amps? Any voltage. You can have between 0 and 30 volts at 5 amps. But you have a bunch of relays. Can you modify yours? Probably not. No. Yeah, that's a 5 amps one. I don't want 5 amps. I have 5 amps. I want 10 amps. Have you fixed? Yeah. I shared the video. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I shared the video. Oh lol. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You know, your name was familiar, but now I see why. Yeah. Okay. Mitch, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Your comment. Yeah. So look what happened. So I wake up in the morning. You know, first thing, you know, bathroom and stuff, then coffee, and you know, open the YouTube. You know, just to see if any hacker stolen my channel, like how happened before. Okay, the channel is there. Then read the comments, and I seen your comment, and he's like, "This is a old guy. Probably he's thinking like TVs with dry capacitor for a multimeter with DC RMS." Then I seen, you know, he said, "I had this fault before," and on that moment, wait a second, yeah, indeed. And you said polyfuse. I didn't think it's a poly. I thought he's a thermistor. Okay, polyfuse. Okay, I knew the polyfuse are tricky. So I got the laptop. I bring the laptop here, short that polyfuse, and I have backlight. And that was the moment when, you know what? Let me start the video, because this is insane. I mean, how I can be tricked by a polyfuse? So thank you very much for your comment. Yeah, I have a bad memory. But I checked, yeah, the same. Yeah, it was your comment. Yeah, I made a video. I said thank you for your comment, Mitch. Sinisa, thank you very much. Good morning. Sorry. Linear power supply. Let's see. Copy. Copy. Yeah, it was a tricky fault. I will upload. I will combine the videos and upload like a single video. I have this one. I have exactly this one. I have I show this power supply on a video. I have exactly this one. Mastec, right? Yeah, Mastec. Yeah, I have exactly this one. Or 15 amps. No, I have 15 amps one. 50. This is only 10. I have 15. And dual output. The problem is this one has short circuit protection. That's the issue. Check here. You don't want something like that. You don't want it. Because if you have short circuit protection, you cannot push current into the short circuits, like a short circuited motherboard. You can't push current. because the motherboard, the power supply, it will see the short and it will stop the current, which is insane. That's what I'm saying. Power supply for different stuff are different compared with the one from repairs. Yeah, so you don't want short circuit protection. No, definitely you don't want something like that. But I will be happy to check a power supply, a linear power supply, if anyone has that power supply. They say, sorry, I have this power supply, it's 10 amps, I'm using it, and has no short circuit protection. So I would love a comment like that. Silvio, I agree with you, but not with buttons. Not with buttons. If you can disable the over current protection, no, the short circuit protection, not over cover. No. I don't want this. No over voltage. No. This is bullshit, Silvio. Short circuit protection. Yeah, that's what you want to disable. You can disable on yours this. Yeah, good morning, Mister. Good morning. No short circuit protection. Okay, Amazon. Okay, Ami, I'm gonna check now. It's not on Amazon. Not on my Amazon. Oh, actually, it is. No. D plus. What is this? What is this thingy? What is this? DigiKey. What is this? Is on scam? Or my browser is infected? Why I cannot access the link? Where is it? DigiKey. What is this bullshit? I can't believe. So I have to prove actually I'm human to access a website? This is crazy. Okay. I love the internet from 2025. Love it. You cannot love it. Yeah. But he's saying nothing about copy. Amazon. It's not on Amazon. Maybe Amazon United States? Com. No. So which Amazon you seen this? Okay, this power supply is looking interesting. I will be honest with you. D plus. I found it on. But you know what? I don't think this is linear. You sure it's linear? You're using this? It is linear or not? So this power supply is linear or not? That's my question. Okay, let me see. Nah, I'm okay. No, thank you. No, it's okay. I want knobs. Yeah, I want knobs. I want volts and current. Very simple. Is that heavy? I don't know because it's not saying. Yeah, but this is 5 amps. I already have 5 amps one. It's fine. My one is not broken. It's fine. It just has 5 amps. It says linear, but yeah, I want something like that. Gordon, I'm looking for something like that. Yeah. Yeah, but 0 to 70 volts. I would say, that must be a switching one. It is, but I have 5 amps. It's 5 amps. This is 5 amps, right? I have this one. I have 5 amps power supply. It's fine. My power supply is fine. Has no issues. So that must be a switching one, Mark. Does the power supply? Does the name? Okay. No, 80 pounds. No. No. That's a switching one. 80 pounds, it's cheaper than my one. Hopefully you are joking, Sylvie, right? No. I can't do it. I don't know how you do it, but I can't do it. You have to understand, I get easily angry. You can't see that on video. It's like 1 second I'm angry, another 2 seconds I'm calm. So everything has to work precisely. Yeah, like a clock, you know what I mean? Like a watch. No, I'm not a dinosaur. No. It's about speed. It's all about speed. It's all about time. Sebastian, thank you very much. But the idea is you have this power supply, because if this power supply has short circuit protection, I can't use it. That's the thing. So, like what I'm saying, give me a link from something you have. You have, and you know it's linear, and you know it's not switching. And it's not only about me, it's about, the other people on the chat. They can see, they can have an idea what to buy. Because many ask, okay, sorry, what power supply you have? You're not gonna find this power supply because no one is doing the power supply anymore. So this is a good advertise for a good power supply. Free advertise. YouTube does not allow me to send you the link. Just Just write in the comments the name of the. If you use that power supply, that's the idea. If you use it, yeah. Look, sorry, I have this power supply. I'm using it. It's linear. It's 10 amps, and it's not switching. That's all what I want. No, this must be switching. It's switching. 9 kilos is too light. You have a older, yeah, but this one is too light. 9 kilos for a 10 amps power supply. You have a big transformer there. You have a big heatsink. No? Okay. You said no? Okay, it is nice. I will admit it. A linear regulated power supply. Okay, this is nice. If this is a linear power supply, I will buy it. But okay, what is saying on the specification? Because we don't want short circuit protection. Specification. He's saying nothing. Temperature control fan. This is beautiful. Short circuit protection. Nah, I can't have something like that. No, I'm sorry, I can't have this. Short circuit proof. Not sure what that means, proof. Protection. No, I can't have this. The thing is, the sellers, they don't know what is that. So if you ask a seller, do these have short circuit protection? The seller, it will say yes. Because even good people, you've seen on the past, they are confusing. They are seeing the power supply. Where is it, the power supply? Okay, here. So for a seller, even good people, they are confused about this. So you short this, and it's going to zero. And oh, that's short circuit protection because the voltage is going to zero. No, it's not. Yeah, it's not. So all sellers, they will say the power supply has a short circuit protection. That's I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to find out a power supply which someone is using it. It's more than 5 amps and doesn't have short circuit protection. Silvio, just tell me one, just one, yeah, which is linear and has knobs. The short circuit protection, it's only to protect. No, 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 no. It will not protect anything. That's why he's saying short circuit protection, because when you do a short, and this is a short, you can start a fire, yeah? So your house can start a fire because you push current, like I'm pushing 3 amps. I'm pushing, that's why it's hard to find this kind of power supplies. Like right now, the wires are getting hot, just to understand. And probably that's why they're not doing power supplies without a short circuit protection. That's why it's hard to find something like that. No, CC LEDs, when you can set up the car, you set up a current limit, yeah? You set up a current limit, like right now I have a current limit, yeah? Okay, okay, 4.9 amps current limit. So now I have the CC LED on, but that doesn't mean the power supply doesn't have like a short circuit protection. Not short circuit protected? What do you mean? You sure about that? You see, it's hard to find a good tool. It's hard. Abdul, I use 3.5. I have 5 amps. So yeah, I'm looking for something better than 5 amps. Is short circuit stable? I don't understand. Short circuit stable. I mean, doesn't have short circuit protection. Linear 10 amps knobs. Which one? Okay. Let me see. No short circuit protection. Reparație iPhone. No short circuit protection. You have this power supply. You are using it. Well, what is £1,000? No way. I'm not gonna pay £1,000 for a few amps more. That's crazy. Yeah, it is linear, but I'm not gonna pay £1,000. Yeah. Yeah, I know are expensive, but from £100, how much I pay for my one, to £1,000 for what? For like five amps more? It's kind of like a lot. Read the PDF. Okay, I will. I have a save it here on the links. Yeah, it's here. I have it saved there. I will check. It is looking nice. That power supply, even like a bench one. How can I contact you, Mr. Sorin? Depends for what. Depends why you want to contact me. Because if you need help, the help you will find on our Discord server. We have over 20,000 people there. So it's better to ask on our Discord server if you want help. Why not build yourself? Because building, it will be more expensive than buying. Definitely. And price is good. It's a decent price. I mean, £300 is something what you expect for a power supply. But I will check the PDF after the live stream. $2,500. Not sure how much is that. $480 on TME. TME. 1 second. Okay. Okay, I'll check after the live stream. Can I identify a short chip without the power supply? If you take the chip out, you check with the multimeter in shorted, you can, yeah. But otherwise, you have to know the chip. You have to know the chip you are checking. Thank you very much. What about the multimeter, guys? No, this is a switching one. It's £80. Mini variable switching digital power supply. No, it's a switching one. I understand you can push power. I can understand that. But no. Kubas. Wow, I made it to live. Yeah, welcome. Grab a coffee. We are nearly finish the coffee. What about the multimeter? Because the multimeter for me is more urgent compared with the power supply. Yeah, I can see that, Locks. Yeah, I can see it. I'm struggling to find one. I want knobs. I want to be linear. What happened to your multimeter? Nothing. But I had a job where I had a problem with a DC signal, which was not a DC signal. Yeah, so it was some kind of like PWM signal instead of no signal. Sorry, power. Yeah, it was a power rail, and I have PWM signal instead of like proper DC power. So I lost over 1 hour till the moment, and I couldn't fix it. And I uploaded the video, and someone in the comments said, "Sorry, you didn't check with a multimeter, with a true RMS multimeter." And then I checked. Actually, I didn't check because I don't have that kind of multimeter. But I found a shorted poly fuse. I, made the fuse back, and it was working. So I learned the lesson. Yeah, I know someone posted this multimeter, but I said I'm not gonna buy this model again. I have the 8802, and it sucks when it's about diode checking. I cannot check diodes, which is insane. So you have a multimeter, you cannot check a diode or a transistor. You can't check it because however you put the probes, it will show you the value of the diode. Insane. I mean, whoever designed this power supply have nothing to do with the, with the electronic repairs. And you have no settings to make it to check the diodes on only on one, the way how you check the diodes usually. Okay, so here we have no voltage. On the other way, we have voltage. Yeah. No, very interesting topic today. Yeah. Have a good day. It's been like 1 hour and 10 minutes. The live stream, it will be on the channel. The people, it will leave comments with different power supply, and I'm gonna check and see. And the multimeters, okay, I will have a look on this one because it's cheap. Instead of paying a lot of money for a RMS multimeter. Where is it? The Unity, yeah, Unity 8804A. I will say thank you. Why you don't use oscilloscope for voltage measurements? Because of no space? I don't have space on my desk. I have 5 amps. My power supply is 5 amps. It's working great. Yeah, but when you pay a lot of money, you don't want something like that, right? So I pay money for a good power supply. The whole idea is to find a power supply which, can support our repairs, to not be like a headache. The portable. Okay, where should I put the portable? I have nothing. So what you see on the video is my working space. Should I put it here? Here? I have no space. Nothing. No space. We can check the voltage with the multimeter, with the oscilloscope. I mean, it's kind of crazy and insane to check the voltage with the oscilloscope when you can buy £1, £2 multimeter. But yeah. Bigger table. Bigger table, it will be nice. Or even a bench top bigger, like, yeah. Tidying up is nothing to tidy up on my desk. Everything is used. Every small space, everything is used. Nothing to tidy up. It is tied up. Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop now. It's Sunday. Don't forget it's Sunday. Okay. Why you don't show your workspace? This is my workspace. There's nothing else to see. Here is my radio. Here are my tools. Here are my tools. Yeah, nothing to see. Nothing more to see. Absolutely nothing more. It's what you see here. It's my desk, my workspace. Guys, it's Sunday. I will check all the links. You leave it in the comments you left on the live stream. I will try to find a good power supply. I mean, it's nothing urgent. I have no problems. It's just, okay, I want more amps sometimes. I need more amps. Sylvia, thank you very much. Yeah, definitely I understand that not everyone is like me. The people, probably they love buttons instead of knobs. It's just me with required knobs. Mr. Mario, thank you. Don, thank you very much for your donation. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Let's see if we can find cheap, good power supply and cheap, good RMS multimeter. Okay. Kubas, thank you very much. Gabor, thank you. Thank you, guys. So have a beautiful Sunday. I don't think I'll upload anything today. Maybe that video. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe I will upload something like that. Enjoy the day. And see you next week, right? It's kind of hot here. See you on the next video. Now I'm thinking about multimeter and power supplies. Yeah, my head is... I'm gonna check. I'm stopping the live stream and check every power supply and multimeter. Hot as well. Hell yeah. So today we have 25 degrees only sun. 26. Check here. 26. Then 29. 29 you can't leave. 29. I'm sorry. You can't do it. No. You can't stay in the house. When it's 29 outside, in the house are 40. You have to understand. The house is like brick color and it's insanely hot. I know there are different countries with different temperature, like higher temperature and the people are fine. No, here. Here is like high humidity. The house is made to absorb the heat. No, you can't do it. 29, you can't live in the house. 29, with only sun, you can't stay in the house. You have to go outside. You go outside on the shadow. You can't stay in the house. I can assure you that. Not in England. No. The house is made on such a way to absorb the heat because most of the time it is cold here. Yeah. Which is the answer? No here. No here. No. Sinisa. Yeah, but I don't want to modify it. If you pay a lot of money for a 10 amps power supply, you really don't want to modify. Ah, they are not here. No, no, they are not. No, it's like one row of bricks, I believe. Or 2 rows of bricks. Yeah. Kit. But which one is yours, Kit? Which one is yours? Usually it is like in movie, Kubas. It is, but there are few days on the summer, which is insane. Otherwise, you know, the house is nice. It is absorbing the heat from outside. Probably it is saving some money over the autumn, winter, and spring. But when it's hot and when it's only sun, then it's crazy. Yeah. Okay, I don't think I have anything else to show you. I bought something nice, but I forgot what. I forgot. Okay, guys. Have a beautiful Sunday, yeah? See you on the next one. Thank you for being here. Bye.